Hey everybody, and welcome back to Cast Iron Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to clean your skillet properly after cooking. Okay, this is the video that everybody's been asking me to do. I already have one. If you look in the top right hand corner of the playlist right about right here, you'll see a video on how to clean it when it's really burnt on. This is just after cooking bacon, so there's just some bacon bits on here. Now it might feel like that it's stuck to your pan, but really it's not. So first thing you want to do is turn on your oven right up to high. Now if there's stuff still stuck in the pan, just go ahead and pour a little bit of water in it and then let it soak for about 10 minutes. Now I'll show you how to clean it. Okay, the first thing that you want to do is get your hot water running. You can use cold. I use hot because it's going to go to a hot stove and it'll already be warm, so you know that helps, and also getting some stuff off. Don't worry, your seasonings polymerize to the skillet if done properly. And there's a video on that in the playlist too. It's at the top right hand corner. It'll be at the end of the video. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get some water in here. Like I say, you can let it soak if you want to. I don't think I'll need that for mine. Now you're going to need a dedicated green scrubby, or you can use one of these. I like the scrubby just because it rinses out better, and it's not, you know, hard enough to scratch anything. So just go ahead and kind of rub it around a little bit. Get your oil back on. Get your hot water. And while you're doing that, just kind of lightly go around the pan. Don't get in there and scrub. I mean, because if you soaked it, then you won't have to. So I'm just kind of, you know, rubbing off the bacon and the grease, and then just kind of feel it like that. Now there's two things. If you want to have your skillet look like mine, I'm not telling you how to do or clean a skillet. I'm going to show you how to do it if you want to get the results that I have. There's other people that do it different ways, and they do just fine. But this is the way I do it. So after you do that, dry it off real good. There's a couple of tricks I do that that most people don't. Even in my family, they don't. So this is the key for me, because the people I know, like friends that don't do this, they end up sometimes getting their skillet ruined. Now when you're done drying it off, you want to look for stuff like this. So just run a little bit of water in there and go ahead and hit the spots that you see there. And when I put it on the stove top, when it starts drying again, sometimes you'll see white stuff pop up, and that's when you want to just run a little bit of water again and just get it out. So that should happen. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the pan on. We're going to let it dry. We're going to look for little white stuff to pop up. If it gets too hot and you have to cool down the pan, then go ahead and do that. Everything looks good. Alright, so now what you're going to do that's different than a lot of people is you're going to let this warm up until it's, you know, not super hot, but when you can start feeling the heat come in the handle, that's when you're going to do things different. Also, lids are hard to find. If you want to get a lid, I have it on my Amazon page. Links in the description box. Again, you can get this, that, all kind of good stuff for your cast iron. Okay, so the handle's warm. Go ahead and turn this off. Sometimes I don't know if the metal sweats, but let's go ahead and wipe it out. Now here's what you're going to do different. After you're done with that, you want to keep your pans oiled. You don't want to let them just be dry all the time. Unless you're you know, storing them somewhere, but still want a little coat of oil. So pour just a little bit of oil in there, and now you probably might just wear gloves, you know, if you can't take the heat. So go ahead and you might want to put a glove on to hold this too. So I've been in a restaurant too long, I can't feel anything with my fingers anymore from boiling water. So go ahead and wipe it inside and out. Get the edges up on the top. I don't do the handle on mine, and I don't do the bottom every time, but just go ahead and get everything. If you have these the ring on it, be sure you get in there real good. Alright, then flip your paper towel over, get another one. Now just dry it off really good. Like that. And then you're done. Just do this every time. The other thing about cast iron is you can't be leaving it overnight in a sink and all that. Just don't be lazy when you're done cooking. Before you go to bed, clean it. Especially if you have eggs in it. They'll eat it up just like they will your car paint. Alright, thanks. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe. And remember, folks, don't hate, congratulate.